Hi, good morning. It's scan day. It's been 6 months. Time to go to Yale and see what's going on with my body and just get this over with. I'm feeling pretty positive today. Feeling good. No anxiety yet. That usually happens kind of on the way there or when I'm waiting in the waiting room. So we'll see how it goes. But I have my favorite necklace on today. It says, "She believed she could, so she did." And that's exactly what I'm doing with everything in my life. So let's make some changes. I'll keep you posted. Enjoy the ride. I am officially done. Scan day is over. And now it's just the waiting game, waiting tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon I'll have the results of the brain MRI and the CAT scan of my chest, abdomen, and pelvic. And we'll kind of go from there. I really can't do anything until I know more. If it shows that nothing's really moving and the cancer's staying where it is or decreasing, that's fantastic, and I just stay with what I'm doing. If it shows that it's doing something entirely different, I'm going to have to think of some new alternatives and meet with some more people. I'm hoping it's the first. Hoping what I'm doing is really working, and I don't know, we're kind of keeping it from spreading. So I don't know if the night before scans is the worst or it's the night after scans, because now all that anxiety is gone and you're just kind of placed with, I don't want to say fear, but it's like, great, I've been through this before. This has been 3 years of it. What phone call am I actually going to get tomorrow? It's just, will it be the good phone call? Will it be the, great, let me break down and cry for a couple minutes phone call and then stand up strong and pick up from there and go ahead? So this is probably just the worst. It's just making sure that no matter what, they don't determine how long I have to live. They just kind of either put me on the right track or I've got to find a new track to go. And it really can't be the focus of, how I'm living my life and how my everyday, I need to live life and not just focus on scans. So I do have to say I'm really proud of myself, though, because this time around was the first time I was not claustrophobic in either one. I mean, for the brain MRI, they literally hook you up with some IV of contrast stuff and they shove your head into this tube and they lock your head into a cage. And I'm pretty claustrophobic. And this is the first time I was able to close my eyes and breathe through it, and I was actually pretty relaxed. And same with the CAT scan. CAT scan's not as bad, but that brain MRI is pretty damn horrible. So I made it, I did it, and I did it in one piece, and I'm just waiting until tomorrow for my results, so I'll keep you posted. Fingers crossed. So it's been a day later. I'm still waiting for my results from the CAT scan and brain MRI. I'm not too worried about the brain MRI since that was so recent, but I am a little nervous for the CAT scan to see what the results are. I am still waiting. It's 7:26 p.m. and I did so good yesterday and the days leading up to it. I only had a little bit of anxiety, but come about 10 to 11 o'clock this morning, my anxiety it's got to be like a 10, 1 out of 10. It's probably like 20. It's through the roof. My heart, it's just beating, and I just feel like crying, and it's just, I don't know, I just need to know. This has got to be the worst part. It's just the waiting. I swear, I'm going to pass a law that if you're a cancer patient and you get scans, you need to have those scans within, at least 5 hours. But just wanted to share with you that, at least for me, waiting for the results, even though there's nothing I can do about it, there's nothing I can change. Scans are what they are. It's just waiting, and hopefully this time I just want a good phone call for once. So I will keep you posted. 7:27. I've only wasted 1 minute and it feels like an hour. Okay. So I'll let you know. It's 9:50 p.m. I just talked to my doctor, and he said that basically everything, there's one lymph node that shows a small increase in my chest area, not to be concerned about. Everything else is stable. The cancer in my liver is stable. Cancer in my bone is stable. Nothing has grown. It's not as aggressive as they thought. He has assumed that, I never told him I went off it. I was supposed to be on Femara. I went on it for 28 days. I started to have neuropathy in my feet, which is basically painful, and it was also my bones. So it does something to your bones. And I told him this time around, after getting stage 4, that I wanted quality of life. I had missed out on almost 1.5 years of my kids growing up. My daughter was 14 months old when I was first diagnosed, and my son was 4. So I wanted quality of life, and the 28th day when I got out of bed and I literally could not stand on my own 2 feet to go get my daughter out of her room and get my son dressed for school, I said, screw it. I'm not doing this. I'll do it my own way. The entire time, I stopped at medicine, the oncologist medicine, and I've been doing naturopathic medicine, and I could just cry. I'm so happy. I finally told him tonight, and he told me, I said, I have to be honest with you, because he was suggesting I go on another drug with the Femera that suppresses your immune system a bit, and the common cold could turn into pneumonia. It's kind of like the next step when you're at stage 4. And I was honest, and I told him I haven't taken his medicines for months. I mean, I took it for 28 days, and I've never taken it since. And I think I met him in maybe March or April. And he was so excited and so he said, we need to talk. I have my appointment with him next week. He wants me to bring in every single thing I'm taking, because he said, based on that, what I have done with the naturopathic medicine is beyond amazing. And every single oncologist needs to hear about this. It needs to be researched. It needs to be, my case basically is now going to change everything. So that's amazing. I'm going to go downstairs and talk to my husband. I could cry. I'm so happy. I gave up on, I lived through chemo and radiation, mastectomy and hysterectomy and lymph node transfer, and I've lived on tamoxifen and Femera, and it's literally taken the life I knew from me and made me into just a sick person. So to know that I can take this naturopathic medicine, which, let me tell you, is not easy. It's not easy to take. I'm sick for maybe an hour a day, up to 8 hours a day. But to know that what I'm doing is working, and that I'm not going to die as soon as I thought, and that my cancer is now stabilized, which is not common for stage 4, and that my 3 and 6-year-old will have me here so much longer, is amazing. So I wanted to share this. This is real. This is what you get. I just got off the phone with him. They're happy tears. I've waited a long time to hear this. It's my first good phone call in almost 3 years of having cancer. What we're doing, we're on the right track. Everything I'm doing, I will write it in my blog. I will share it with the world. Anything I can do to save the next person, I will do it. So, thanks for being with me for the ride. And now it's time to go share my good news with my husband. If I could wake up my kids, I would, but it's really too late. And time to call my parents and my brother and sister. So